Hello and welcome back to our Spanish A1 lessons. In the previous class, we learned how to introduce ourselves. Say your name, your age, your nationality, and so on. But today I have a new challenge for you. You are in a conversation and someone says, Ella es mi hermana. Nosotros somos colombianos. You understand more or less, but you don't know why they say es or somos. Today you are going to learn the basics, the personal pronouns and the verb ser. Are you ready to learn Spanish? Vamos! In Spanish, personal pronouns are the words we use to say who does something. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, nosotras, vosotros, vosotras, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Now let's look some important difference between these pronouns. First, tú and usted both mean you, but tú is informal, used with friends, family, or people your age, and usted is formal, used to show respect, like with a teacher, a boss, or someone older than you. Next, nosotros, nosotras, both mean we. Nosotros is used for a group of only men or a mixed group of men and women. Nosotras is only for a group of women. The same happens with ellos, ellas. Ellos means they for a group of men or a mixed group, while ellas is only for a group of women. Just like before, vosotros is for men or mixed groups, and vosotras is only for women. Why do we use the masculine form to refer to a mixed group? In Spanish, when there's a mixed group of men and women, the masculine form is used. Since there is no neutral gender, the masculine prevails, even if the group has only one man and the rest are women. About vosotros and ustedes, we need to pause for a moment. In most of Latin America, we don't use vosotros. We use ustedes for every group, while in Spain they use both, but not in the same way or with the same frequency. Vosotros is informal and very common in daily life among friends, family, or people you are close to. Ustedes is formal, to talk with strangers, customers, older people, or in respectful situations. For example, ¿Vosotros venís mañana a la fiesta? Are you all coming to the party tomorrow? In formal speech, ¿Ustedes desean algo más? Will you all like anything else? But in Latin America, ustedes is formal and informal, and vosotros practically doesn't exist in everyday speech. So, for example, informal, ¿Ustedes vienen mañana a la fiesta? Are you all coming to the party tomorrow? And formal, ¿Ustedes desean algo más? Will you all like anything else? Now let's practice a little bit. Repeat after me. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, nosotras, vosotros, vosotras, ellos, ellas, ustedes. Now we are going to connect these pronouns with one of the most important verbs. Ser, to be. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella, usted, es, nosotros, nosotras, somos, vosotros, vosotras, sois, ellos, ellas, ustedes, son. With this plus a metaphor, you will never forget Spanish conjugations. Imagine each sentence is made of two pieces. The pronoun piece, who is doing the action, and the verb piece, the correct form of ser for that pronoun. They only fit correctly when you join them with the right conjugation. Let's practice together. Follow me, repeating after me. Yo soy profesora. I'm a teacher. Tú eres estudiante. You're a student. Ella es médica. She's a doctor. Ellos son futbolistas. They are soccer players. Very good. Now you understand why we say yo soy, tú eres, él es, nosotros somos. Now you know the structure. But we now have a new challenge. You've learned all the pronouns and the verb ser. But in a real conversation, everything goes very fast. Ellos son mis vecinos, ella es su hermana. And you think, ellos son hermana. And while you try to build the phrase, the conversation already move on. The solution to speak fast and naturally is practicing with the chunk method. But what is a chunk? A chunk is like a Lego piece. It's already built and ready to use. For example, instead of thinking yo soy estudiante as separate pieces, you learn the block yo soy estudiante as a single unit. This method has another advantage. With it, you can create a new sentence using this trick. Think of every sentence as having a fixed part and a part that changes. The fixed part is the pronoun plus the correct form of ser. The changing part is what comes after: profession, adjective, nationality, etc. Then you only change one word inside the block to create new sentences. For example, yo soy estudiante, futbolista, alto, mexicano. Imagine each pronoun and its conjugation of ser as one fixed piece. That way you learn them faster and won't hesitate which conjugation to use. You can even think of the entire sentence as a fixed piece and then add more elements to your sentences. But careful, in Spanish we don't always use the pronoun, especially in conversation. Instead of saying ellos son estudiantes, many times we simply say son estudiantes. Why? Because the conjugated verb ser already told us who the subject is. So these blocks can be said in two ways. With pronoun, to make clear who we are talking about, or when you want to emphasize. For example, yo soy Fernanda. Without pronoun, when the context already makes it clear. That's the most common way among natives. For example, Soy Fernanda. That's why when you practice a chunk, do it both ways. The full version, which helps you to remember the structure, and the short version, which helps you to sound more natural. Now let's see a conversation where we apply what we have learned. Hola. Hola. Soy Alex. ¿Y ustedes? Yo soy María. Él es mi hermano Pedro. Mucho gusto. Nosotros somos de Colombia. ¿Y tú? Yo soy de Perú. Now it's your turn. Use the chunks that we have learned to answer these images. Él es médico. He's a doctor. Ella es bailarina. She's a dancer. Ellas son viajeras. They are travelers. Ellos son bomberos. They are firefighters. Very good! Today, you can not only introduce yourself, but you can also understand the grammar and you can talk quickly using the chunk method. In the next class, we are going to learn the alphabet, the Spanish alphabet. Don't miss it because we'll keep learning real Spanish.